Ebusiafo, ye mamu nyina makwaba eba yenjumedi a yate ne din new start so. Biso me nyina ye treat temperance. Last week ye digital addiction. Now digital addiction dey kasa fa ho ye. Say yes ye glued and I say you addicted to your phones, screens, games, and the kind be so be used in moderation. And they are very interesting. Because what's not see home pain say, how does depression have anything to do with your eating habits? Nti ene eno ne be pese be he ne kakra say, obo ha so didi bebre, say mood nyo didi bebre. Doctor for to the binge eating disorder. You will never be able to when you are depressed and you no be an say be over the friend cortisol. Now what this cortisol does is increase when your appetite. So any increase boost your appetite. Now the cause on is a more depressed and also more as a munch any good mood. Sometimes this cortisol increases. Now again you to be a reward system amount. And so moody dear as a move feel say they've been rewarded. Into go has any of it now then the mood never basa they have to resort to eating because moody dear the energy kakra wrong the moment feel more how. And then you ever you say the basi so anu and I say basi a treating in moderation. Maybe you be otesa or not otesa usually maybe you are gaining weight kakra or you're obese because maybe you are not the na do free maybe so or maybe you are never for the no or depressed and I say when you any good more the no be the and then you be emotional eating dynamics so or more negative mood what are they supposed to do and how are they supposed to manage it and yes or more the no be so anu yes you penesa ti na be na me say be so bibi yeah journey very interesting. Yeah, they share your hono, and then you get used to. And your bebre ha, or media diania show when they are sad. They use food as coping mechanism. And a baby I use food as coping mechanism beyond the agony, a vegetum say a baby a ho, baby a moody, baby a body diano, a enemy here said many baby pay. Into the cost why I didn't say a baby a comedy biano, the stresses increase, stress hormones are released, nothing increase pet, nothing your emotional centers no so get activated. Now I say you're because I come there a common it's related to all these emotions of boredomness animal. Yes, I prefrontal cortex I can't myself last week. The first week, setting the boy me with consequences. A boy making good decisions, See himself must see the high what do you call it? High calorie diets, high sugar foods, the womb there because that is what makes our body feel like it is in a good shape. Now, binge eating disorder or more suffer from that. They regularly lose control of their eating and eat unusually large amounts of food. So go a binge eating disorder. Prefrontal cortex what happens is omuni control bia with moody so the bia so kondo bia no moody and when this happens you gain weight so at least associated with three behaviors. The first one is they eat rapidly. Second one is they eat until they are uncontrollably full. But still because say me or get into that emotional stage now more said will be mood no best settle. And sometimes they eat large amounts when not hungry. When they come crying, and so when I'm saying I'm in a position in that way, because they have to get into good mood, they eat a lot of food. Eating alone due to embarrassment, sometimes in feeling disgusted, depression, into almost to snacks be, or to fries, or no shake. They can't stop. They always want it. Uncle for ya, omo, edidi une mo many J. You will be say, no, then a chassis, a free, then a course. Your biological causes be a substance abuse, will be or abusive drugs be, and the more abusive drug them and crave for Adriane. And that is how they get into the state of wanting to eat all the time. It will go also a psychological, be a muffilis or mobadino, they need to do something about it. Immediately they feel like body dysmorphia or money shouldn't or more any pediano. When that happens, more manage because they be too much and it didn't make a simple effort. Why I can say, Abema Buset, mint soon to mint it, and will be on me, because the Indian pediano, or the DD and a social and developmental factors. A go house, setting the DD style city or your obese when they were young into Omunino. That's what their body is used to, so it keeps doing that. You'll go our family weight concerns, the Busiamu and as any man wanting, they can't stop, they have to always keep doing that. Physical or sexual abuse, and magati abuse, what happens is because it's any gender suppressing into sometimes they turn towards food, and when food can make them happy, they can't stop, they always want to get on it. The adrenaline is a very interesting organ. So they didn't care treating the last your first video no on temperance no say or prefrontal cortex and then a boa regularity am I making good decisions and then am I in self-control. What this happens when so who binge eating disorder the prefrontal cortex has less ability to send inhibitory signals and say young prefrontal cortex never send this signal somehow the pediana so what then say me here say me did bio me here say me say bio because of sad disorder when you need prefrontal cortex na ho dey no eso ethical form. After you will be a friend inferior frontal gyrus and insular dysfunctions. And one of the cheney say normally these regions and they help with self-control and awareness of hunger. Into combedo and SNBC managing frontal gyrus, inferior frontal gyrus in a keboa and manages animating now. But what happens is both don't work properly because binge eating disorder when it comes it suppresses these parts ability a hunger na boa man ki timidity at yetimi checking ya nedu ebedidi and then you see a no because of this disorder say no ma intimi nya adwuma say and you have greater activation of the dorsal anterior cingulate cortex in response to higher calorie food cues. This brain region is linked to reward, attention and error detection. People with binge eating disorder show extra activity here when they see or think about high energy foods. Inside I don't hear molecule error detection, attention, reward, they're linked to reward. No more when you're binge eating disorder, and what happens is that our parts are very heightened in a sense that they are always craving for reward, they are always craving for attention. It can actually detect error because that didn't happen. Anytime for this part of the brain to function, it feels says in your DNA and an it always increases the cravings, it always wants you to reward it more until my LD and it's a cost. So you know signs and symptoms you mu so crave aduane do ntimi nya didi na so wani die so woni di ya so rahwa. Also contact your psychologist, mental health professional, even psychiatrist, GP. Come on, assess so sometimes it can be clinical social worker or more assess so no what they can do to help in this situation. All of this we have to be very mindful. The first one is be aware. So ask, am I truly hungry or just stressed or bored? Say, bro, comedy biano. Your mindfulness. I was here, say, you feel see any say, who say, come to me. And I said, my bored and my stress in immediately. Notice emotions and body cues before eating. So when I saw who yintin could the answer when you been in your compare also JDD. Also find evidence, be mindful of reduce binge eating and emotional eating. Support healthier long-term food choices. Making sure say one casa will make decisions. Whenever you're able to grab that control back, you'll be able to choose what to eat and what not to eat. Mindful eating practices like eating slow. You taste the food, the texture, the smell, because when you are binge eating, sometimes you don't even care if the food is spoiled or not. But in mindfulness, whenever you are very careful with what you want to eat, you will taste it, you will smell it, you check all of this stuff. You pause halfway through meals to check if you are full. Say so me also to me why who say one may say be only dim also to we na so person ultimi edisa binge eating disorder is also a very mindful one or say ultimi structure and sometimes it may come from after seeing these clinical psychiatrists and psychologists and the GP no matter much all these steps, but sometimes you can also take it on your own. The can say high calorie diet you can say high fat diet we are always talking about moderation. True temperance equals balance, not deprivation but moderation. Try to always be moderate. But in moderation, and you did also no monsieur, but in moderation. So drink beer and juice be no person no nom, but who don't do also nom. Na ama when ya how and asa and how food be amro. And I'm was so much here about bedroom pimping so to say. So who will be a person they can't hold with metro comment section. I say all questions being so episode bisa, obit me bisa, never be ya normal. Yet I must say so much here next week. Yes, I did a toss of a bro.